This is Lunch Run, and this is the new Aston Martin Vantage. We are so back. Lunch Run.
Johnny Mac, we are back.
We are back, baby. We are back.
22 small Diet Coke. Aston Martin Vantage. How good, 2025. We've got a stacked roster coming up of some epic cars to show you. Today, we're in this bad boy, and boy, is it bad. Salumari here in Potts Point getting it done with a couple of focaccia sandwiches for you and I, Aussie. Off for a little drive to tell you 3 things I love about the car, have a bit of lunch, and then tell you something I don't like about the car. Let's roll. Hi guys, gonna pick up for John. Lunchtime, baby, let's do it. Number 1, aesthetic. You can't deny that this is an Aston Martin. It's probably the most athletic Aston Martin ever created. It's got that baby 177 vibe, which I'm frothing from when I was a teenager. So this is really hitting all the spots for me. The podium green is not for mine, nor is the carbon pack or the neon trim, but overall it's special. It feels special. It feels like an Aston Martin should feel.
Alright, give me number 2, Johnny.
Number 2, the Bowers & Wilkins audio system, which I previewed in the DB12, makes a return for the new Vantage, and boy, it is probably some of the best sound you will ever get in a car, or I've personally ever experienced in a car, and I've driven hundreds of cars over the years here at BH. It really actually makes you want to listen to the music and to the audio more than you want to listen to the V8, which is surprising because the V8's pretty potent.
Number 3, what is it, Johnny?
It has to be the updated infotainment system that we're now getting on the Vantage and the new product from Aston. Wireless CarPlay is here, wireless charging is here, you've got an instrument cluster, digital up front, and this beautiful CarPlay setup here in the center console, a little flight deck scenario very similar to the 12. For years there, the 911 was just leaps and bounds ahead because of its connectivity, and finally, the Aston has caught up.
What did you go for?
I went for the Caprese from Salumari. You've done a Cotoletta, I think they called it, which is a bit of basically just a chicken schnitzel for the basic bitches out there. The 1 bite rating, here we go. 8.5, for sure. Oh, that's fresh. That is so fresh. Loving that pesto.
What's the one thing you don't like?
This might be a bit too controversial, but I'm going to go with it. It's too aggressive. They call it the driver's car for the real drivers. For me, it's too much for a daily drive. It's too stiff. It's like it's fighting the road and it's not really eating it up like you'd expect. It's almost a track hooligan that's been given a road license. That V8 is incredibly potent. It's 30% more powerful than the predecessor, but you're stamping on those carbon ceramics like no tomorrow to get it to stop. There's just so many things about it. One more thing I want to show you here, Oscar. Now these carbon seats top it all off. It's just too much. It's way too much. That little ridge there is so hard and stiff that when you slip into the car and you slip out, well, there isn't any of that. It's literally like a pain to get in and it's a pain to get out. It's not a nice way to start and end your drive. All right, the Sambo's an 8.5. The car for me is an 8.5. Points for progress and potency. Livability, not so much.